Hi, I'm your host Ruggero, and today I want to talk about how to play strong words or strong lines. Every script always has some moments when the character says exactly what it means, or uses some really strong words that are fully loaded with meaning. I'm talking about words like love or hate, or a description of how I want to do to someone else, for example. So really strong lines which in themselves already have a lot of meaning, a lot of strength. The temptation as an actor is to go even stronger on them, so to play them in a really strong way. For example, if one character has to say to another, "I fucking hate you, and if I ever see you here again, I will rip you open and dance in your fucking blood." Not a really nice person. Most actors, if they're playing that character, will play it more or less like this. "I fucking hate you! If I ever see you here again, I'm gonna rip you apart and dance in your fucking blood!" Which is fine, but it's also very obvious. It's the way that everybody kind of expects that line to be said. Now, since the lines in themselves have a lot of meaning already, why not let the words do their job and play against them? "I fucking hate you. If I ever see you around here again, I'm going to rip you apart and dance in your fucking blood." I think that's more interesting, and it actually comes across as more threatening. Of course, this kind of choice has to make sense for the character. If your character has anger management issues and we've seen him scream at the top of his lungs many times during the whole movie, then, the first interpretation is probably the best one. But if that's not the case, if that scene is the only time we can see the character make a threat like that, then maybe it's better to play against the words, to make it more interesting and more threatening. The same thing is true for any lines, even nice lines. Whenever the lines themselves are loaded with meaning, it's usually best to underplay it or play against the text. It makes it a lot more nuanced and more interesting. So when you go through your script, figure out which words and which lines are already strong and filled with meaning. That way you can make interesting choices about them and not just go for the most obvious interpretation. Give it a go and let me know how you get on. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up. And if you have any requests for different videos or different topics you'd like me to talk about, please leave a comment below. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.